Hi, it's Strutter. Today is March the 14th. This video is a little bit about the Japan situation as well as a little bit about prep and food storage. Well, first off, I'll just set you up with that lovely picture to look at here. This is not fear, okay? This is not a video about getting scared or getting afraid or panicking. This video is just about information that I've gathered and my observations and my opinion. So please take it in the way that I mean it, which is not as your only source of information. I can't be your only source of information. If that's the way you're doing it wrong. There's a lot of good channels out there, as well as you have to go off YouTube to get some of your information as well. So just please keep that in mind. I'm here to supplement maybe what else you've learned elsewhere. If I can do that, then I'm happy. The research that I'm coming up with is that there have been now 3 reactors that have melted down. Oops. Here we go. 3 reactors have melted down. There have been multiple explosions, and radioactive leaks have been confirmed. Tens of thousands of people have died now, and there are millions without power, food, fuel, or water, and that is a very desperate situation for millions of people because of this natural disaster. I have a friend in Japan from the Bullion Bugs room, so this is a shout out to him as well. I hope you're doing okay. He's been giving us little bits of information when he can, but like I said, there's blackouts and outages there. The government is actually asking the people there to put up with no service from the government. I don't think they have a choice, really, but yeah. As for the Western government and media, if you pay attention to that, you will find out that they are sure of only 2 things, and that is that there is no danger to our health in North America, and there is no danger to our finances in North America. Everything else they are vague or uncertain about. They have almost no information, but they are absolutely sure that you are not in danger physically, and your finances are absolutely safe in North America, okay? So just keep that in mind if you trust the North American media and government, okay? Now, the Japanese government and media has been also repeatedly lying to their public, and it's distressing to see because we have access to alternative news and information, and we can see that what they are saying is not true. If it's happening there, what makes you think it's not happening here? It is happening here, okay? So a little bit of information I've come up with. The jet stream is a high altitude, of course, stream of air that moves across the planet. And in the northern hemisphere, where we are in the Pacific, it travels easterly. Okay, so it will go from Japan to North America, and it takes about 4 to 7 days for those particles and those clouds and wind and radioactivity, if there is any, to go from Japan to Canada and the US. So that is a possibility. Now, what am I doing at the moment? Mostly just research and prep at this time. And I invite you to do the same. We should all be well informed, and we should all be well prepared for anything. I was a scout for a lot of years. The motto in scouts was be prepared. And hey, why not just take that and continue on after you're done with scouting and be prepared for your life? I don't see what's the problem with being prepared, although you do get a lot of people who will ridicule you for being prepared, and then they're the ones that are dead and wishing that they had been prepared when something does happen. And things happen. Things have happened many times throughout human history, and the people who are prepared are the ones that make it. It's as simple as that. And it does very little harm to prepare and to be informed. So some things I'm doing: I don't have any funds in my bank accounts more than about $10. Unless I have a bill to pay, I go and deposit that money and pay the bill. I got a bug out bag ready to go. It's basically just a bag with some clothes, some snacks, some drinks, flashlight, and a few other small tools and stuff I can just grab and then throw a few more things in and go. The gas tank is full. That's probably a good idea. If your bug out plan is to leave in a vehicle, don't want to be sitting in a lineup when the tsunami or whatever natural disaster or whatever is coming your way. You want to be able to hit the road right away. Now, as for food storage, I'll just be quite brief. My theory on food storage is eat simply, cook everything yourself, and buy your dairy and produce locally. Okay, that's one step. Now another part is eat what you store and store what you eat. So change your diet to be more like what your food storage is. My diet has become quite simplified. I've added things like rice because rice is very easy to store. I like eating rice, and as long as you're eating a good source of nutrition and protein and vitamins and stuff, rice is a good supplement to your diet, and it contains a lot of good calories and stores very well. Rotate your storage and make sure nothing ever goes to waste, because waste is the same as inefficiency. Waste is throwing money, silver, basically down the drain. So avoid waste at all costs. And just store what you eat and eat what you store. I picked up some cans of tomatoes, those number 10 cans, those huge ones, for $3 from Costco the other day. So I got about 10 of them. And I'm going to use those anyways. So basically what you're doing by storing food is you're buying food basically 6 months or a year or even longer before you use it, which means you're paying yesterday's prices for everything you eat. And with food going up, 20-30% a year now, that's, at least doubling in some cases, that's a good idea to do. I just wanted to say a couple other things. A lot of times when you talk about prep, you hear people say spiritual prep. Prep yourself spiritually. Be ready spiritually. What is that? What are they suggesting you do? Pray? Get right with God? I don't know. Why not focus on reality? Morality prep. Are you prepared? Is your morality prepared? Are you socially prepared? Have you apologized, mended those fences? Do you have good connection with your family and your friends? Mental prep. Are you ready in your head for whatever could be happening, whatever could be coming, whatever's happening already? Are you mentally prepared? I think anyone advocating spiritual prep over other types of prep should be ignored, shunned, ridiculed. They're distracting and misleading other people, and the stakes are pretty big here. So no, I don't condone this, whatever this spiritual prep is. One last thing I wanted to mention is this article I'll link down below. Utah legislature goes for gold and silver as currency options. So they are prepared to accept coins, not just on their face value, but on their melt value, the actual value of coins in silver and gold. They will be taking this in Utah now. So that's pretty big news, and I think a lot of us have already heard that, but I just thought it would be funny to point out here. Opponents questioned why a state would need to come up with an alternative system. What? The system's falling apart. Of course we need an alternative system. And this part was funny. One lawmaker joked that the state should establish salt as legal tender, since Utah has so much of it. Yes, they are actually making it known how ignorant they are by saying we should take the most common thing we have, which is basically the dust from the ground, and make that our money. Because what we want in money is a type of money that is abundant or unlimited. The complete opposite of what money should be. Money should be precious. Money should be limited. Suggesting that we use salt as money just shows how ridiculous these people are. In any case, have a great day, everyone. Talk to you soon.